going, guys? Welcome back to New Knives. Today is July 21st, and we have a few pretty cool knives on the table. We don't have much, but we're still gonna go through them, and I think there's some pretty heavy hitters. So to start off, this episode is sponsored by Concept. Just like last week, they've been giving us some really cool stuff for our giveaways in our lives. So if you're free on Mondays at noon Mountain Standard Time, definitely come hang out with us then, and you might get to win a cool knife. But they make some awesome stuff. Anything from the more wallet-friendly models to all the way to the more bougie, expensive, built-out premium models. They do really great stuff. So again, Concept, we appreciate you and for your help with our sponsorships. Otherwise, let's jump right in. So first off, we have Heretic. This is the Wraith V4 in the cell shade model. The Wraith is one of their larger automatic knives. Sorry, got a little hair there. And this one, nice and snappy Heretic OTF that you guys know. Same action that you see with their Pariah and with the fantastic cell shade build out. This one is like this very pretty aquamarine teal color. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorites right now that they've released. So big fan of this one. As well, let's see, we got Magna Cut blade steel on this guy, just like all the other cell shades. And this comes in at $374 even. So as you know with the cell shades, you're going to be paying quite a pretty penny for it. But if you're into something that is kind of limited release, very unique, then this is definitely the route you're going to want to go. And then another cell shade model, can't talk today, is the Heretic Manticore-E. So we have one of their nice OTFs, one of the more mid-sized models here. And it now comes in a very cool gray cell shade. I believe you guys saw this in the green last week. But again, these are very limited. You're not gonna be able to get them. Once they're out, they're probably gonna be gone. And these go for $350. So Heretic, obviously you guys know, bringing this cell shade to the market. They've been killing it, coming out with new colors, variations all the time. So if you see one you like, I would definitely jump on it. But again, a bit of a pretty penny, but if you're into more of the collecting of the knives than using, I think that's a pretty solid route to go. Okay, next up, we have a new drop from CRKT. This is the Nucleus, which is a Princeton Wong design, and this is the premium model. So we have carbon fiber, titanium, bead blasted blade. This thing is fantastic, Magna Cut blade steel. I mean, look at it, it's super premium, very luxurious looking, very gentleman. I'd say you can easily wear this with some slacks or in a suit coat, anything like that. So these ones, I believe, are a limited run. Oh my God, I'm so out of breath. I'm so sorry. And I want to say there's only 500 of these. So if you want them and you like them, definitely check them out. They are $299.99. Alrighty, and then next up from Jack Wolf, we have the new K9 Jack slip joints. And these come in two different variations. First up, we'll talk about the lightweight, which this comes in black micarta and a blue G10. These are so lightweight. I believe the listings on our website need updating with the weight on them. But I want to say they're only coming in at like 1.2 ounces or something like that. So extremely lightweight. You're not going to feel them in your pocket like a lot of other slip joints with the more heavy-duty materials. But yeah, these are cool. Come already with a little lanyard on the back, and they have a nice little curve in the handle, so it actually accentuates into the folds and the creases of your palm. It actually feels pretty good. So yeah, I would definitely check these out if you want something. It almost gives more like adventure vibes. If they're so lightweight, just kind of throw them in your short pocket while you're going on a hike or something like that. Super easy to carry. And these ones are going to be $165 for the lightweight. And then for the K9 Jack in the, I believe he's calling them the, what are they called? The word will come to me. But they have the other models, which we now have a rich light as well as a jigged bone. And these ones are super cool. I love the yellow on this jigged bone. Adds a bit of nice texture on there for you. And then the rich light is a nice smooth kind of maroon color. But it does have a little bit of milling in there, so you still have a little bit of texture. These are going to be a bit more durable, if you will, a little more built out, definitely thicker. And these are 154 cm blade steel, and they're coming in at $185. Okay. And then next up from Spyderco, we have a sprint run, which is the Spyderco Manix lightweight in 15V. So we have this nice kind of desert tan, if you will, almost a coffee brown lightweight material on the, FRCP handle. I was trying to think of the abbreviation. And this one, again, super lightweight, something that you're gonna be able to throw in your pocket nice and easy if you're going out on an adventure, throw it in your backpack. You guys know the Manix. It's something that you guys have loved for years and years, and I do as well. So definitely pick these up if it's something that you want to be a part of with the sprint run, because once they're gone, they're gone. And these come in at $156.75. And then last up, we have something pretty cool. These are from Supercar Ron. If you guys don't know him, he's a big YouTuber in the car world. We actually got to meet him the other day, filmed a pretty cool video on how he made these two knives. So he partnered with Nate Summers to create a Tomahawk, which is very big, and then a little mini stiletto. So kind of polar opposites in sizes here, but the premise behind these is that he took rims from his supercars, so an SF90 Ferrari, which helped make this little stiletto, which helped make the Tomahawk, and then a Pagani, which helped make the little stiletto, and the pommels of both knives are going to be what the rim is made from. So these are super cool, very unique, again, limited edition, something you'll only find at Blade HQ. So these will be coming soon, you can't get them yet, but definitely check those out when they hit, and we're gonna be doing a pretty cool video on them, so that'll be fun as well. So the Tomahawk is $5.95, and the mini stiletto is $1.99. But that's all I got today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. We will see you next time.